Can we do a synchronized clap?
No, alright. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome everybody to another episode of The Consensus. I'm Dishon. Right here, this is Nick, and this is Cooper right here. And today we've got a lot to talk about. But why don't you do the honors, Nick?
So today we are going to be talking about the NBA trade deadline first. We actually have it on the TV that y'all can't see at the moment. But we have trade deadline news going on. We're going to also be talking about the Super Bowl preview. And those are going to be our two main segments for today. So without further ado, let's get into episode number 3.
I'm just looking at the trades right now.
So...
Oh, God.
So first off, we have the trade deadline. And obviously, the elephant in the room, the bull in the china shop is... Luka Doncic to the Lakers.
Yeah.
Do we want to do like grades for all the trades?
A for the Lakers.
Yeah.
For each team?
Yeah, we get. Well, we're not doing very
for like the
many
notable
so.
ones that just pop up on screen right
Yes,
there.
sir. So let's get rundown of the Lakers Luka trade. It is Luka to the Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a first.
And then the Lakers also got
I don't think they just got Luka.
They got Luka. They had to fit the salary cap. They had Luka.
I think it was the second round.
They had Luka. I'm forgetting his name.
I think it was just Luka.
Just play. I don't know.
I thought there was more, but there could.
Regardless, it's Luka to the Lakers.
For AD?
The obvious grade is A for LA. They just it don't matter what they do for this upcoming year. They are set. They have prime Luka Doncic for the next at least 5 years. Obviously, they have to get him to re-sign.
Hopefully, he does.
That is what they're banking on. What are the Mavericks doing? I never thought I could find someone worse in Dallas, Texas, to run an organization than Jerry Jones runs the Dallas Cowboys. But Nico Harrison has all of a sudden found himself into the prime I'm awful at running sports position. So let's talk about the Mavericks side. What do you think, Sean?
I actually think the Mavericks actually did a good job. And here's why.
That's crazy take.
When you think about the hole that Dallas has to fill, when they have Kyrie and Clay already, they're overcrowded at the guard and point forward position. They need AD on their team. Kyrie to AD is gonna be an amazing combo. Not to mention add Klay Thompson, they're gonna make a run in the playoffs.
This is your awful take of the day. I'm sorry.
It's not awful.
This is terrible.
It's not awful.
It is awful.
And when it happens, bookmark it. I need everyone to bookmark it. It's gonna happen.
We will be doing that.
Okay, you're not entirely wrong, but you still can't justify trading 25-year-old Luka Doncic.
That is true.
You literally can't justify it.
It should have been Clay.
Okay, they wouldn't have gotten Clay for Anthony Davis. The Dallas side of the argument is interesting, but it's still not good. Like, it makes Dallas interesting. They got Max Christie along with...
And a first-round pick.
Yeah. I mean...
The Lakers did get more, too. Lakers got Luka, Maxey, and Markieff Morris, but that doesn't...
I mean, that's a bunch of who cares and who cares.
A center.
Nah, bro, the real center that they got is Mark Williams. So we'll talk about that later.
The Mavericks will do it. They are going to make it deep.
They're not beating OKC.
Yes, okay, I'm going to say that.
Not beating Oklahoma City.
Okay, I'm going to say that.
All right.
But
so the Mavericks can beat who?
I don't know the West like that. They're going to make it to at least the second round.
They have the Rockets up there right now. They have the Grizzlies up there right now. Did they beat any of those?
They can beat the Grizzlies.
You are high.
They can beat the Grizzlies. They can upset them.
You are high.
I don't even know if you call it an upset.
You are high.
That's crazy.
Do you know how many... No, without Luka, do you know how many points...
Do
you know how many points they gave up to Cleveland in a half?
Well, Cleveland's one of the best teams in the league.
Kyrie was also out.
Yeah.
They had no AD.
Cleveland's like the best team in the league, too.
The Cleveland take I don't agree with. The real issue is that Luka Doncic just led you to the finals. And
that's true.
You said, you're fat. Get out of here.
No, that's...
like,
no, that was the whole thing.
What are they doing?
That was the whole thing.
It makes Dallas interesting because now you have you're probably gonna run Kyrie at the 1, Clay at the 2. Are they gonna do like PJ Washington, or they could do Max Christie at the 3, and then AD, and then Gafford because Lively is still injured. That team is just not better than Luka and Kyrie and Clay and PJ Washington and Gafford. It's just not better because guess who you're missing? A top 3 player in the league.
Yeah, that's true.
It'll be interesting to see how it goes. I'm not saying that Dallas is terrible. I think that they got a little worse, but I mean the move is definitely interesting both ways. But the Lakers are set up for the future, so I would like Rob Pelinka Rob Pelinka convinced Dallas to lower the trade amount. Did you hear what it was initially going to be?
No.
They're gonna have Dalton Connect and another first in it. You know what they use that Dalton Connect and another first. Rob Pelinka's a genius, or Nico Harrison's an idiot.
Nico Harrison's just an idiot. Nico Harrison and Jerry Jones are gonna be the 2 most sought after targets for hitmen in Dallas.
The Dallas Mafia is gonna get paid handsomely.
Oh my god!
Because it's crazy. You give up prime Luka Doncic for Anthony Day-to-Day Davis, and then LA using the remaining assets of Dalton Connect and the other first, they go get Mark Williams, who's good. Lakers have another injury-prone center. What's new?
I don't even think did they even give up a first?
Yeah, they did. Oh. Yeah, they gave up their 2031 first.
Was it protected?
No, unprotected. Oh. But you have Luka though, so like you should be like not in. It took you shouldn't be in the lottery with Luka Doncic.
It took the Lakers.
That is true.
It took the Lakers 4 days to get Luka a center when it took the Mavericks how long?
Mavericks had a center.
To get like a true.
Gafford's good.
To get like a good like true center. And, like,
bro, they had Porzingis. They had Tingus Pingus, bro.
But then afterwards, after they traded Porzingis or let him walk,
then they had Gafford. Or sorry, they didn't have Gafford. They went 1 year. No, because they drafted Lively.
But yeah.
Regardless, it's deadline has been absolutely obscene, and that's like one of the big. That's obviously like maybe the biggest trade in NBA history. Like, I don't know what like. I mean, maybe Lakers trading Prime Shaq to Miami, but I mean he was like getting like towards like the end of his career. But like that's insane. Absolutely insane.
What is this in NFL terms?
What is this in NFL? That's a great question. It's like, I feel like it's Josh Allen or like Lamar Jackson.
Or Joe Burrow.
Or Joe Burrow getting traded for like Danielle Hunter.
No, I don't know.
No, injury-prone defensive player?
It's Josh Allen versus Darius Smith.
No, I really think it was...
Actually, I like that. Low-key.
Josh Allen for Darius Smith.
Zadarius Smith.
No, I think it'd be like St. Brown for Tank Dell.
I hate you.
I think that's a really better comparison.
I don't know.
Well, Tank Dell is injury prone, so I get that. I get that comparison.
But Tank Dell is young though.
Yeah, but he's...
AD is old.
AD's old. That's why I put Joe Burrow.
So you could say for Von Miller. Von Miller.
He's good,
but he's injured, bro.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I like that.
Same problem with Von Miller.
We have some good comparisons of Josh Allen versus Darius Smith. Oh god, that would be awful.
That'd be crazy. Okay, so for Lakers, A, obviously.
A.
And then is Dallas an F for giving up prime Luka Doncic?
I give Mavericks.
I'd say a C+.
I give Mavericks a D+, C-.
It could have been worse.
I give Mavericks a C- because while like Dishon said, it could be worse.
I don't know.
It could be trained for Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves is decent.
Dude, not better than AD.
Bro, Rudy Gobert got 5 first-round picks. So you got 1 for Luka Doncic?
That's insane.
I think it's an F. But I understand like why you could say like it's a C because like the Mavericks can still obviously contend, which is fair. But they have all of a sudden quite the company. We'll do the De'Aaron Fox to San Antonio.
Oh, let me say this.
San Antonio, another fleece.
Let me say this real quick. I like the Spurs now. They got Fox and Wembanyama. I think the Spurs are going to be really good now. They already were.
And Spurs gave up nothing.
What? Did they give up?
They gave up 3 firsts, but one of them is a first-round pick. The Charlotte pick that they gave up is heavily protected, and it will actually switch into 2 second-round picks. So they basically give up 2 second-round picks, 2 firsts, and I don't remember the players that they gave up, but it wasn't like any money.
Yeah, it wasn't really anyone in particular.
But
I remember watching King of the Fourth Quarters take on the take, and mainly the big thing is just that pick, not even a first round pick. I think.
Yeah, because that Charlotte pick is just ain't a first, and no Stephon Castle you have to give up.
You said it was nobody.
You have to give up Jeremy Sohan. Who the Spurs give up?
Who'd they give up?
Player-wise.
The Spurs gave up. Okay, yeah, you're right. I don't think that many people.
Yeah,
because
they
didn't give up so the big parts that were like possibly going into the trade was either they're gonna have to give up Stephon Cass or like Jeremy Sohan or like Devin Vassell.
Yeah, they didn't give up
anyone.
No,
And they only trade basically 2 firsts.
They give up. Yeah,
it's once again it's an A. And
in that trade, Zach LaVine went from the Bulls to the Kings too.
And they reunited with DeMar DeRozan.
The Kings literally made the Bulls from last year, but better.
Yeah,
and you have Sabonis instead of Vucevic.
And across the nation. So
yeah, I mean the it's interesting for the Kings because their point guard situation is now pretty interesting. But I mean, DeMar, Zach, Sabonis is
At the moment,
I think it's okay.
At the moment, the Spurs are 22 and 26 in the West, and
they're gonna get a high spot.
Yeah, and that lands 12th in the West right now.
Clip,
but
you can't see it.
but with DeMar DeRozan and everything, they're gonna get better. And then the Kings are 25 and 25, 9th in the West.
The Pistons.
I think the
Pistons have a national game.
They have a national game.
Yeah. Hey, you didn't know about that? Sorry, there was a commercial that just came out that said the Pistons have a national game.
Yes,
sorry.
Because Detroit is up. Detroit is up.
We'll
talk about Dennis
And A-Town down. I'm just
kidding. Are you watching that tonight?
I'm just kidding. I'm so corny. I'm so sorry, guys.
But regardless, A for the Spurs.
A for the Spurs.
I think for Chicago, you once again give up a big player, a part of your core, and you don't get anything from them. What did the Chicago got? What
Zach Collins?
Did they get a first? Did they get a first?
Zach Collins one first.
Trey Jones, Kevin Herter, and a first round.
Yeah, a bunch of salary filler.
Trey
Jones is actually pretty decent, but Kevin Herter's been terrible this year.
Yeah.
But you get 1 first for Zach LaVine.
Did we even?
You should get 2.
The Pistons
got 1. I mean, look at Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert got traded for 5.
Obviously we're seeing this with the lens of Rudy Gobert gets traded for 5 first-round picks, and Mikal Bridges gets traded for 5 first-round picks. It's it's kind of gross, right? But
I get the awards for Rudy Gobert, the Defensive Player of the Year, but come on.
But and then obviously it hasn't turned out very well because they traded Cat for Julius Randle, and it's been a dumpster fire. Yeah. But with the perspective of you're trading for these bigger players and you're not getting anything from them in return, some of these teams are just getting straight up fleeced.
Yeah.
So A for the Spurs. I think for Chicago it's a D.
I give them a D.
You get rid of Zach LaVine, which you probably need to do at some point.
Yeah.
But you don't get anything from them in return. I thought they'd get a couple firsts or something if you trade them a contender. I thought the Pistons were gonna go for LaVine, but they've gone other ways.
They're usually in conversations to get LaVine every year. So.
Yeah, and then.
Not last year. They were too bad last year.
Yeah.
But obviously, this is their first year of being possibly playoff.
I'd say the Kings get a B.
Speaking of which.
Yeah, they get 2 firsts, but they weren't I couldn't believe that they didn't get any Hawks picks, so I would give it a C for them.
Yeah.
I had a question.
Yeah, what's up?
So speaking of trades, what's in the past couple of years, Pistons players have been gotten it's rumored to either get traded or have come in from a trade. What's one player y'all think is would be your favorite one to have had in those couple of years?
I haven't really paid attention.
I don't know. I feel like Jalen Duren's a really good center for Detroit, and he's developed really well. So Obviously, I would have thought of like a lob threat that's like a bit more consistent. Duran's been a lot better this year. I think just like a good secondary creator, which Ivy has now evolved into.
Yeah.
So then you probably would like maybe gear towards like a wing. So I mean, if they would have gotten like prime, like if they would have gotten like the year before Clay left from the Warriors, if they would have gotten like that version of Clay, I think that actually could have fit really well because the Pistons needed shooting so desperately back then. But now they do because Malik Beasley's on a freaking heater.
Yeah,
but
I think mainly too. I think the player that I would have liked out of this trade deadline would have been Lonzo.
Yeah.
But as soon as I
he's
saw
more of a creator though.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that he got an extension with the Bulls, I already knew it was over.
Yeah, I thought maybe Detroit would go after the next person we're going to talk about, which is Brandon Ingram. He gets traded to the Raptors. Yeah. Raptors don't give up very much. I believe they gave up. Is it 2 firsts? Can you double check that? I believe it was like 2. I believe it was like a couple firsts. I feel like the Raptors are just building for the future. They have like Grady Dick. They have Scotty Barnes. Those have been 2 players who have been really good for them this year. So I feel like Brandon Ingram just gives them just another good all-around kind of guy.
Yeah.
So it was kind of random. I thought that Brandon Ingram would go to a contender. They say, nah, we're not going to do a contender. We're gonna throw him to Toronto. And Toronto's been terrible this year, so I think it's interesting.
Here it is. Brandon Ingram gets traded to the Raptors for Bruce Brown Jr., Kelly Olynyk, 1 first-round pick, and 1 second-round pick.
Oh, yeah, 1 first for Brandon Ingram. I'd give it an A, or
it's a 2020. Yeah. Well, it's the Raptors 2025 first and 2025 second.
Raptors this year their first.
The Raptors got the Pelicans got the Pelicans got Raptors.
Well, that's gonna be a good pick. Because there's no way the Raptors are going to be able to climb high enough in order for them to get above lottery.
I don't know. It doesn't say if it's protected or not.
It's probably not. I'm assuming it's not protected.
It's not, but it does not help Zion at all, but who cares?
Well, the Pelicans are just so injured in the first place. I don't know. I feel with the pick being unprotected and being this year, I've like kind of second thoughts about it. But I mean, you were going to have to give up. You're going to have to give up like decent assets in order to get a player like Brandon Ingram. But I mean, this year's first could be the number 1 overall pick, which is crazy. So we'll see how that goes.
I don't like this at all. For Kyle Kuzma and the rankings for Kyle Kuzma. No.
Oh yeah, Kyle Kuzma gets traded to the Bucks. He gets shipped off from the Wizards. The Wizards are gutting their whole team. Mm-hmm. They're trading away literally everything.
Literally everything.
Like they're cleaning house for their with their assets, which is crazy because they are already terrible. They're really going to be terrible.
Those Pistons Wizards tickets are going down in price. So if you need,
I'm going to have to go get one.
Yeah, you're going to have to buy one off SeatGeek. No sponsor.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's going to have to buy it off of it.
Do you think this helps the Bucks at all?
No.
I feel like Kuzma's just such a weird fit for them.
Mm-hmm. I think
he hasn't been shooting very well this year.
Giannis
Kuzma and Brook Lopez. The fit is interesting, I will say.
I think now that he's back in the spotlight, we're going to see a lot of weird outfits.
Oh yeah, Giannis is gonna be seeing this fool in the locker room pull up in like his pink fur coat and whatever. And he's gonna be like, "What is this dude doing?" I think it's like for Milwaukee, it's interesting.
Time will tell.
I mean, it keeps.
Yeah.
I mean, will they have him come off the bench? Will they have him play the 3? Or I honestly don't know what the Bucks are gonna do with them. If they have him come off the bench, low key, I like that. Good little spark plug off the bench.
Yeah,
but I mean, the Bucks are just a really weird team. They won the NBA Cup because they got hot at the right time. So they're gonna need Giannis to just play like MVP Giannis.
Yeah,
just keep pushing.
The Pistons seem to be starting to leapfrog him in the standings too. So they need
Yeah,
push.
the Central Division really competitive this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, besides the Bulls.
Well, yeah. But Detroit,
Hey, it's like the
Detroit,
NFC North.
Detroit, Indiana, Cleveland, and Milwaukee are all like good teams.
Every time Detroit's good, the division is good too.
Besides
I don't
Chicago.
know.
Literally every
Besides
time.
Chicago.
Yeah, besides Chicago all the time.
Yeah, ever since like 2000, like going to work Pistons of like Chauncey Billups and whatnot.
That's funny.
It's been like the division's been good because like Bucks, Ray Allen. Malice at the Palace, Indiana.
Don't forget,
Ron Artest throwing hands.
Pistons made the playoffs in 2017. Who they lose to? They lost to them Cleveland Cavaliers. 2016 it was.
Oh, Ron put him in a body bag.
Yeah. They lost in 2019. Milwaukee, also in the Central Division.
Giannis put him in a body bag.
It's crazy. So
this year, who do we get put in a body bag by?
no
one.
Nah, low-key, no one.
Nobody. Unless it's Darius Garland again.
Shut up.
Nah, Darius Garland's good.
I don't
Mobley.
want to hear it.
Oh yeah, after last night of Darius Garland hit a freaking logo 3 to win the game.
Yeah.
I wanted to cry.
so
I
pissed.
wanted to cry.
Clip it. Clip it.
What?
Clip that.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're talking about the buzzer beater.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. I was like, what's this guy talking about?
Oh no.
Yeah.
So, let's do the
I know
last
which one.
the last
Well, that's
big.
big.
I know which one this is.
No, you do not.
Yes, I do.
Jimmy
Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
Jimmy Bucket.
Yes. Man.
So this is the Jimmy Butler saga has been an absolute disaster.
He's a crybaby.
There's that, and then there's the Pat Riley part of it all, which is like, you're requesting trades. I don't like that. Suspension.
Yeah, that
Okay.
is kind of crazy.
I saw a clip earlier today. The Heat players found out about the trade from a fan that was sitting courtside.
Oh my god, I love it. I love that.
That was
video.
hilarious.
I
Like,
love looking at that
Kevin
video.
Love is like, he's like, huh?
Tyler Hero
Like,
just looks like he does
he's
not
like,
care at all.
What?
Look
going
at
on?
Jay Buckets.
And they get it's essentially it's Jimmy Butler to the Warriors. He signs an extension with the Warriors.
For $121 million.
Yeah, he gets 60.5 mil a year. And Miami gets Andrew Wiggins and was it just Wiggs?
Wiggins might have been a couple of the whole trade is confusing to me. Like
Because this is like a 5-team trade that somehow sends Dennis Schroeder to the Pistons.
Yeah.
Kyle
Kyle Anderson was involved too.
Kyle Anderson and
Josh Richardson,
Josh
KJ
Richardson and
jeez,
it's all over the place.
It's Andrew Wiggins, it's Wiggins and it's basically Wiggins and a first to Miami.
Okay.
Is what Miami gets in return
It's
out
not-
of this.
It's not terrible.
Yeah.
It's,
I feel like they were just so desperate to get rid of Jimmy, they were just going to give him up for whatever. Wiggins has not been very good this year. He wasn't good last year. He was really good during the run, obviously, but then it's been kind of whatever since.
I can't wait till Mason, the dude that does like the announcing, he's like, at guard, number 17, Dennis Schroeder. Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Over in Detroit?
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
I think that the Warriors are in like such a weird spot because in the standings, they're 11th.
Oh,
Because the West is so good.
they're exactly even.
Yeah, they're 25 and 25.
In 11?
They can, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a 3-way tie for 9th. So now, can they jump the King? They probably will jump the Kings after Kings trade De'Aaron Fox, is my guess.
Unless they do
But
pull
the
the Tigers.
Spurs are right behind Golden State.
I mean...
The West is crazy good.
Yeah.
Like, I straight up have no clue what the ceiling for Golden State is now that they have Jimmy Butler because, like, the trade scene is just so weird.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah. I mean, like, the Warriors, like, could be, like, sneaky good. Like, they could get, like, the 7 seed after the play-in is done, and then, like, they could, like, beat whoever the 2 seed is, maybe. But I don't have a clue.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think I want to know what the over/under is for who gets for when they get in a fight between Draymond and Jimmy.
Like the locker room's
How
gonna
many,
be crazy.
how many games it will take? I want to know the over/under. But overall, I think it's a good trade. With Wiggins not playing that well.
Yeah, straight up upgrade for.
It's a great upgrade. I think would be Steph, Buddy Hield, Jimmy, Draymond,
Miss
Trace
Five?
Jackson Davis.
No.
Trace Jackson Davis about to start at the
Swish.
5. Brick.
That's
Absolute brick.
That's our third time.
Alright. I gotta turn this shit off.
Yes. It just ended.
Turn
And
this-
with that, maybe we could go to our next topic.
Nah, yeah.
we got a great
we gotta
look
grade
at
the Warriors
trade.
and trade.
You're right. We do.
He get a.
This guy's such a cornball.
I'd say he get a C plus.
He
Just
yeah.
because they get Andrew Wiggins, who hasn't been good, but they just want to get rid of Jimmy.
Yeah.
As for the Warriors, I think they get a B plus.
Mhm.
Time will tell. It's a matter of time will tell.
Locker room's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
And then last thing is KD does not get traded anywhere. The Suns were reportedly shopping him pretty heavy, and KD's apparently pissed now that like all the shopping of him was going on.
What I'm excited for
That's
is
interesting.
what I'm excited for is this summer's like docu series of starting five. Because I did see a report that it was that KD was gonna be in the show.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy.
Along with like Tyrese Halliburton, which I don't know why.
Tyrese is good.
Shut up.
Alright.
They always need to have that one wild card who's like who nobody cares about at all, but just needs it in. That's Tyrese Halliburton.
He has a big brand though, so it's gonna generate a lot of numbers.
Dude,
KD being on that's gonna be so hilarious.
KD being on it is just pure basketball, nothing else. Pure basketball.
I remember a couple
He's
weeks
gonna
ago
be
he was
hated.
with like Speed. KD was. He was like did not.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he did. He acted like he didn't care. That was bad. Bad for his brand. He gotta make it up with the starting 5. You know what I'm saying?
Starting 5 this season, I'm pulling it up right now. Starting 5 this year is gonna be.
I ain't gonna watch it.
It
Sounds funny.
I really liked it. It was a really good documentary. It was like a really good docuseries. It had Jimmy Butler, LeBron, Ant Edwards, Demonis Sabonis,
LeGlaze.
and someone else in it. But this year is Jaylen Brown, Kevin Durant, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, James Harden, and Tyrese.
5 years late.
Are they gonna be following around James Harden? Nah, James Harden been good this year.
Yeah,
Also,
and Tyrese Halliburton this year.
they're gonna
Tyrese Halliburton is the wild card.
They're gonna be
that I was
following
talking
James
about.
Harden to all the different strip clubs.
The most
God.
underrated player in history, James Harden.
James Harden has been properly.
Alright, bro.
I don't think
Alright,
so.
bro.
James Harden has been properly.
He's
one of those
low-key
fools.
top 15 in the league ever.
Are you-
Based on his scoring, yes.
I'd love you to tell. I would love.
Dwayne Wade.
I would love it. I
You
would
have him above
love
Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade.
No, I don't.
I would love it if you told me.
I don't.
I would
You
love
have like
it.
Dwayne Wade at like 14.
No, like okay,
That's
if
crazy,
James Harden is no.
James Harden is not a top 15 player of all
Fif-
time. No.
If James Harden would probably be like 15 or 14, Dwayne would be somewhere right.
You've
right
had
there with
you've
him.
had 2 awful takes today.
Bro,
That's not an awful
That's
take.
awful.
crazy.
That's
take.
awful.
That's not awful.
That's
He has
awful.
no rings, bro.
Dwayne Wade.
Do not even say Dwayne Wade doesn't have any rings.
D Wade up there would be is
Okay, James Harden might be the
Nah.
best player ever not to get a ring. Besides, like the few better ones that do. You
Carl
know?
Malone.
Yeah, that's what I'm
no.
saying.
We don't talk about the kid that bro.
Yeah, that's kind of.
We don't talk about him in this house.
Oh
I mean,
man.
hang on too. I mean, I did get to see Josh Giddey this past weekend when I went to the Pistons.
I don't
no.
think that's a reward, bro.
That's
All
not
right,
a reward
bro.
at all. I get to see
All right, bro.
Second coming
Cut
up to Carl Malone.
Cut the transition.
At least you didn't see Kevin Porter Jr.
Okay, so Super Bowl preview is the Super Bowl that nobody wanted, and we're all depressed about.
I'm just hyped for the halftime show. I'm just excited for that. I don't care about anything else. I'm just excited to see King Kenny.
So, let's go into who do you think the most important player on the field will be,
Saquon.
and why?
Saquon.
You think Saquon?
Eagles did not have Saquon last time they played the Chiefs. They have him this year. Saquon will be the X factor, in my opinion, and will get mainly all the credit if they do win it. I do not see Jalen Hurts getting as much credit if they do win it because of Saquon Barkley.
You're a D1 Jalen Hurts hater, bro.
I'm not hating on him. That's just the truth.
He's low key right.
Okay, yeah.
It is just the truth.
Saquon is really good. He's basically the MVP, so that makes sense.
Like 2,000 yards a year.
Yeah, but
You would have broke Eric
Do you see?
Dickerson.
You would have broke Eric. Do you see Jalen Hurts in MVP talks? No,
He was.
That's hating.
Yeah, he was.
not this year.
Jalen Hurts is good this year though.
This is Saquon's first Super Bowl.
This is Saquon's first year in the Eagles. MVP caliber
This is
player.
Jalen Hurts' second Super Bowl. There's a pattern.
Bro, Saquon was playing for the New York Giants.
Yes, but it's
No,
still.
no,
It takes a
he had-
good
he
quarterback.
had Daniel-
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. It takes a good O line.
It takes a good team.
But it also takes a good quarterback.
No, it doesn't. All the quarterback has to do is
Bro.
hand the ball off. Fucking Daniel Jones could do that with the Eagles O line.
That's not true. Because we
The
have
Eagles wouldn't be as good as they are without Jalen Hurts. But
For
you can't
passing
you
wise.
can't blame
They
can't
wouldn't
blame
be in the
Saquon for being
Super
so
Bowl
ass.
if the QB was like Skylar Thompson or somebody.
Well, yeah, he's terrible.
Well, I was just saying.
Yeah, so no, do not say Saquon's only good because of Jalen Hurts. He is not.
I didn't
He
say
didn't
that.
say that.
All I said
No,
was
here's the
that
thing.
the QB
Bro,
makes a
bro is
difference
beefing
too.
for nothing.
Mm.
I agree that Saquon is like the X factor, but me personally, I think the most important player in this whole game is the stage manager for the halftime.
Yes.
Because this game is
No,
gonna
the
be
most
a
important.
train
No,
wreck.
most important is King Kenny.
I don't know about King Kendrick.
No, Scissor.
I wouldn't even
No,
call
Scissor.
him King.
Scissor. This is
Well,
most important.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
I hope they bring out the weekend.
No.
Surprise!
No.
halftime.
No.
Oh my god.
You just play all the stars and then Pray For Me comes out. With
No,
Kendrick and the
I did
Weeknd.
not like the Weeknd's halftime
You
show.
gotta pray for me.
I didn't like the
Yeah,
You
Weeknd's.
gotta pray for me.
I didn't like the Weeknd's halftime show.
Alright, I love that our Super Bowl preview is the halftime show.
Yeah. I mean-
Because nobody excited
'Cause
about
nobody
the
wants to
Super
watch the
Bowl.
game.
I didn't want to watch the game. I'm just watching the concert
Hey,
in the
that's-
middle of the football game.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
it's-
Yeah, there's a Kendrick concert there's a football game during the Kendrick concert. What's going on?
Exactly,
The most
right?
impor- no, the
And
most
guess what two teams are playing?
The most important player, the most important player the most important person on the field will be the refs.
That's
Yeah,
me.
Yeah, that's actually,
No, I
that's
Nah,
a fair point.
My favorite thing that I heard all week was the Cope during the Eagles and Chiefs press conference when there was a reporter that came up to Travis and he was like, "What do you like more, Taylor
Oh,
Swift
yeah,
or
or the-
Phantom 15-yard
I
pass?"
remember
That
he was
was
like, good question.
hilarious.
He said, good question, next person, please.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
Travis was pissed.
Yeah.
They asked Mahomes a similar question. He joked off about it. Like you can clearly tell who like the nicer person to be around is because Travis was pissed.
You can tell who's
Mahomes,
about to
like,
be
he
married
was
to
like,
the
okay.
alcoholic too, so
Nah, it's,
What?
keep that in
What?
mind. I'm talking about Travis Kelce.
Why is he-
Anyways.
all right, bro.
Anyways.
Yes.
So if you had to pick a winner, who would you pick?
The winner,
Who
again,
do you think will win?
is the stage manager.
Like who? Oh,
Out of the Chiefs and Eagles, you mean? Because there's no way.
yeah, we're talking about the damn Super Bowl. I'd hope that we would be talking about the result of the game.
There's many components of the Super Bowl. I based on what I want. I'm not saying what's gonna happen,
That's
but
fair.
I want the Eagles to win by 14 points. Yes,
Crazy.
they're gonna.
What do you
shut the
think
defense.
will happen?
I think. Oh man.
Phantom penalty.
Kansas City wins by 3 or something.
No, Kansas is gonna win by more than that. Unfortunately.
No, they're
I
not.
don't think so.
They won by 3 last time. I don't think it's gonna.
But
be
Yeah, but the
Eagles-
Eagles are way better.
Eagles defense is elite.
You're right. I think.
Offense is elite.
I think the Eagles go for like a field goal to win the game and it gets blocked.
I would
cry.
I would
Yeah, I
say,
would
I would,
too.
I would say
It would be
I
on
wouldn't say-
brand for Kansas.
I wouldn't say
City, though.
blocked. I'd say mainly missed because
Who's
Jake
trouble with the
Nah, it's
stats?
nah, it's
Oh, in the
because Jake Elliott has been really inconsistent this year. I think
we'll see. Who do you got winning, Coop?
Space Rock.
Throw her into the
He
Astros.
wishes for a meteor to strike
I want
against
Space
New
Rock.
Orleans.
I want Space Rock.
They've already gone through enough
But-
damage, bro. Man.
I'm assuming you think Kansas City will win.
I want no. Either way, I don't like either fan base at all. I'd much rather prefer the Eagles with their toxic fan base.
Squad.
I'd much
Sorry.
rather have the Eagles win, but either way, I think it's a lose-lose for America.
On paper, in my opinion, Eagles should win, right? Significantly better offense. You have Devonta Smith, you have A.J. Brown, you have Saquon Barkley, you have Jalen Hurts, you have Dallas Goedert, and then the Chiefs are Patrick Mahomes, D-Hop, and Kareem Hunt. Like, the Eagles' offense and the defense is both better than Kansas City's. But you gotta talk about that guy, Patrick Mahomes. He's gonna be the game winner. I don't know. I have a feeling that, like, I think the game will be close.
At least it's not Chris
no shot that
Collins
it's a
or-
blowout either way.
It's tough work we have to do with Tom Brady, though.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, I've
What?
been
I
in 7
swear-
Super Bowl. I've been
I
in
s-
like 8 or 9.
You have to hear the go.
I don't care. I don't care about hearing the go.
It's the go.
I enjoy hearing Tom Brady's commentary. I don't think anyone will be.
He's gonna hate on Mahomes the whole game.
I hope so. I hope he dunks on him. I hope he dunked on. I hope he's like, remember when you lost to me, 31-9, to my old retirement home bum ass team. You suck. You suck.
That's
That's a good point. That's a good.
He literally lost to Tom Brady's friends in Cancun, bro.
He lost
Came
the-
out of retirement and beat him. That was insane.
He was.
That was
he
almost.
was not.
he just straight
he was
came
not.
in-
He
he
I'm
was
just-
talking
he was
about
something.
Gronk. Remember, he was finna retire,
Oh, yeah.
and then
Gronk was retired.
Yeah, exactly. That's basically like
In Washington,
how the
Antonio
Chiefs
Brown.
were. They basically did the same thing. That's like Mahomes is the new
I
Tom
forgot
Brady.
Antonio Brown got a free ring.
Argo,
Yeah, Central Michigan.
Central Michigan.
Yeah.
Best Central Michigan of all time.
Low key, they might get another one with Sean Murphy bunching.
CTE, ESPN.
And like, yeah.
But at the same time.
yeah.
Don't worry, Mary and Luke's will be a Super Bowl champion. I believe.
I'm
Will's popping off.
on practice squad.
Maybe. I think on the
he's
real
starting.
roster.
Don't worry. Don't
Yeah.
worry. If I had to pick a winner, I think Kansas City will probably win because it's the Chiefs.
Yeah.
But Saquon Barkley, if
Well-
you can hear us, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's
Please go crazy.
Yes.
Also, we're rooting for Cooper DeJean
Yes.
for the card that we pulled the other day.
Oh,
We are
man.
rooting for Cooper DeJean. Cooper pulled a Cooper DeJean auto at a 50 from Absolute.
And
We are-
game-winning interception, please.
Game-winning interception. That card would be worth bunch of money.
Oh, please.
So please, Cooper DeJean go crazy. Saquon Barkley, please go crazy. I think Kansas City's gonna win,
Sadly,
unfortunately.
What do you
But
think,
Saquon Barkley, if you can hear us.
but the halftime show.
You think that you want the halftime show?
But that halftime show though.
The halftime show fire.
I can't wait for SZA.
Oh man, he is
Down bad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I can't wait for
Down bad.
either of them.
For
They're
SZA?
both
Down bad.
great artists. I
They
can't
are.
wait for the collab album.
Kendrick Glaze. The Glaze.
5 Grammys compared to Drake's only 5.
Bro, I'm
His
not
whole
a Drake
career.
fan. I'm not a Drake fan.
I'm not on either side. I look you like Big Sean.
I think Kendrick's
myself,
okay.
but it's okay.
You like Big Sean.
Yeah, Big Sean fire.
Okay.
The Don.
Big Sean's Big Sean's crazy.
Yeah, they don't call me D2 for nothing. So.
Okay.
No, that's diabolical.
Alright,
Yeah.
what's up next?
So we got a quick bit from Cooper. He wants to talk some UFC. Take it away, Cooper.
So this weekend, February 8th is UFC 312 in Australia. Sean Strickland versus Dricus du Plessis 2, the rematch. I think it's exciting. I think Strickland's going to win. Unfiltered man is back. Jean Wiley versus Tatiana Suarez is back. I'm excited for that. Jean Wiley's the pound for pound best woman fighter in the world. I have her winning. And then this news still hasn't come out yet. John Jones has an announcement, which he said like 24 hours ago. No announcement yet. But, I mean, I'm excited for this card. They really fucked Sydney, Australia over with shit fights.
Like the match card.
Except the last 2.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
cool.
And timer's up.
Man,
Ding, 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 ding.
no, there's also something really stupid, too, that's happening in the boxing world.
Nah,
Jake Paul's fighting one of the best fighters of all time.
Accent join out.
Jake Paul's fighting the best
Your
boxer
minute,
of all time.
hey,
Are you
Will
serious?
is saying your minute's done. Will's saying your minute's done.
God,
He's giving the Cooper shut up signal. Deshaun,
go.
Deshaun,
quick
get your minute.
1 minute, but I just wanted to say that the MLB is in shambles right now because of everything that's happening in the offseason. It's kind of like the NBA, and they're trying to revive baseball and get a pace of the game that's way better and more entertaining. If you want more information, including the Jack Flaherty trade that just happened with the Tigers, please go to the Omar White on my YouTube channel. It is the Omar White 104, or just look up the Omar White. We do a lot of stuff. We do WWE, wrestling, MLB, and NBA, anything. So check that out. Follow, subscribe.
Alex Bregman, go to the Tigers, please.
I hope so.
Please.
We need him going to the
We
Tigers.
need him in Detroit, bro.
Yeah. So. Listen.
Oh, Deshaun finished with extra time. I think that is all that we have today. A little bit of a shorter episode. Just had the big trades in the NBA to talk about, and then our very unfocused Super Bowl preview of the Chiefs Black Magic versus the Philadelphia Eagles actually being a good NFL team.
Fly!
I'm looking forward to the food.
First ever
I'm
New
looking
England's
forward to
Patriot fan here. I can't believe I have to root for Philadelphia.
It
It feels like torture having to root for Buffalo and then having to root for Philadelphia. That pisses me off.
Bad.
Anyway.
Wish it was the Lions.
Oh, yeah.
They would not admit it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, probably not.
A glorious King Aiden Hutchinson will came back.
We need Gibbs versus Barkley eventually.
But Jared Goff playing good when it doesn't matter.
Man, the Pro Bowl.
Oh, yeah, Jared Goof turning back into Jared Goff during the Pro Bowl was disheartening. Disheartening.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all we have for today.
Jared poof.
Little bit of a short episode.
Poof poof. Sorry.
Added that to the sound bites, I guess.
Yeah,
that's all we got.
That's all we have
So
for
that is
today.
episode 3 of The Consensus. Thank you very much for watching. Check out our YouTube shorts.
Yeah. Follow.
Check out the
subscribe for more
Shameless.
content.
Shameless.
Yeah.
Check us on Instagram. Check us on Instagram. And that's all we got.
That's all we have for
So, peace out.
today. Peace out. Thank you all very much.
Appreciate you for watching.
A-Town down.